right, well, we are back, and we are going to work on some granny squares, and it's the Sunburst Granny Square by Crochet Me Lovely. I have pinned the pattern. It's free on Ravelry. It's a PDF download. I did this one in one color. As you can see, it's done in several colors, and here's a picture of hers here. And we are going to do them in these colors. I have to make 14 of them. So we're going to get started. So I am just going to start with this one. Maybe. Oh, I hate when it does this. All right. And just so y'all know, Binks knew immediately when the camera went on. All right. And well, this one won't load, so I'm just going to do that. We are not going to battle. Okay. Oh, hold on. When I had phone calls before I left it, before I went to sit down, and now I got stopped from getting me a drink, and okay, but I'm good. So we're gonna start with, and I think they call it a magic circle. So all I do is go around once, and then I bring this up into the center and twist it, and that becomes my first one. And so then you're literally going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. So that becomes your first double. Hey, Carrie. How are ya? Yeah, tell your mom she needs to become a twitcher. That's what she needs. Alright, so this one will count as my first DC, and we're going to make 15 DCs into here. So we're just going to go around. Whoops. Well. And tell your mom hello. Although she can hear me herself, I guess. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, whoops, 7, 8, So Carrie, are your parents here with you? Are they the ones that we can thank for the cool weather that came in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So there's 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And then we're going to slip stitch into this first set of chains that we did. Maybe I can do this without having to put it down. Well, usually we can. All right, and so then we're just gonna slip that through. We're gonna cut this one off. And bring it the rest of the way through. I'll make a knot. Okay, so that's the top of my circle, and now we can pull on this bottom and cinch that up. And that is our whole first round. So we're already done with one round. Oh, y'all have a great time at Zoe's pinning, and tell her I said congratulations. And tell them thanks for the weather. All right, so then we are going to do our second row, which you can start at any of the previous. Let me put my okay, so we can start anywhere. We're going to go in between, and then we are going to chain 2, and then we're going to put a puff stitch in the exact same spot. So you're going to wrap, go through, pull a string back through but not do anything, wrap, go through again, pull it back through, wrap, go back in, come back out, and you should end up with 7 stitches. Can y'all even see me? Where is the camera? Yeah. Y'all should end up, sorry, I'm gonna make everybody sick just a second. There we go. You should end up with 7 wraps on your needle. Then you're just gonna take it through all of them. And that is your first puff stitch. And then you're gonna chain 1, which will go across the top of your puff stitch. So you'll have your puff stitch and then your chain going across the top. And then you will go into the next, and you're just going to repeat. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 7. Pull that. Okay, well, I lost that one. So we will redo that again in a second. And then, let's see, Carrie, I don't think you can see, but Binks is right there in the chair. But I can't get my camera any closer, so he'll make an appearance here in a minute probably, because he'll probably get hungry. But 1, 2, 3, so there's 2, 4, 6, 7, and then right, and on to the next one. 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 7, and then we're going to go through all of them and chain 1. Two, 4, 6, 7. All right, and then do this all the way around. Huh. I did not want to catch. All right. All right, just get our little tails out of the way. And then we should have, let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more to go. I just want to make sure that was going to come out correctly. Alright, so that's 3. There's our chain 1, and then we are going to slip stitch again. There we go. So there is 2 rounds done already. Let's put that one back there. Let's just grab this one. And the next one we're doing a cluster stitch. So we're going to again just start somewhere, and we're going to chain 2 again. Alright, then we're going to do a cluster in this same to wrap, pull through, and then go through 2, and then do that again and only go through 2, and do that again, only go through 2, do that again, only go through 2. So we should go through there 4 times and come up with 5 loops on our stitch, and then go through all 5 of those at one time. And this time we chain 2 because we're getting bigger, right? We're getting wider, so you've got to have more chains in between. So all right, and then we're going to do the same thing on the next one. One more. And then pull through 2. So now we have 5, and we will pull through all of those, and we're going to chain 1 and chain 2. Okay. So into the next one. Well, have a great dinner and have a good time with your parents. And tomorrow is Zoe's pinning. That's awesome. And I will see you soon. Thanks for checking in. All right, so there were 2. All right, and 2. That's okay. One more. That's 5 on there. 1, 2. I think it's looking good. All right. Oh, oh, I almost did the puff stitch instead of the cluster stitch. You have to be careful when you're going, so you don't forget which row you're on. Oh, see? I started doing the puff stitch again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Alright, somehow I did not end up with the right amount there, so there we go. Yeah, I just realized I'm sitting crooked. And we need to glue my wrist to here. Or some little bell needs to go off every time I end up taking it back up to my nose. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Perfect. This will be 15. Hey Trish, how are you? Tired. Well, the week's almost over. Does that help? Or are you gonna not get any rest? Oh, good. All right, well, there is our circles. Now we have to turn this into a square from a circle. So here's what we're going to do next. Are you going to get to stay home this weekend, or do you have to go to the lake house, or? So now we chained 4, and we're going to do 2 triples in that same spot. Okay, then we're going to chain 3. And then we're going to put 3 more triples in that same spot. Plan to stay home, not sure what Britta's decided to do it. Ah, okay. But you're staying home. You're staying put. So what this is doing is building one of our corners. Okay, so we've got 2 sets of triples in that same spot. Well, good. Maybe you can get some rest. Don't put up more Christmas trees yet, though. It's not Thanksgiving. Alright, so in this next one, we're doing 3 double crochets. Oh, sorry. Make all y'all sick. And then we're going to chain 2. And then we're going to put 3 half double crochets. Maybe. No. Alright, that's 2. And that's 3. So what you're doing is we're stepping down our height, and then we'll build we're stepping down our height, then we're going to build our height back up to get to the corner. So we're taking that circle and we're now making it square. So we did our 3 half double crochets. We're going to chain. Then we're going to do 3 double crochets. So we're building back up. We're going to chain 2. And then here we're going to do 3 triples. And we're going to chain 3. Then we're going to do 3 more triples in the exact same spot. And that's going to make our other corner. Maybe. Alright, so what we did was we did our triples, our doubles, our half double, then our double, then our triple. That's one side. Now we've turned the corner because we went ahead and did 3 more triples in that exact same spot, and we're now working on this straight. So we will go into the next one and do 3 doubles. right? And then we're going to chain 2. We're going to come down here and we're going to do a half double, maybe. I swear we are. I swear we will. A half double. Okay. I promise we're going to. I don't know why this one doesn't want to do that. Okay, seriously. Quit. Just quit. Just stop it. Just stop. Okay. Half double. Alright, there's 1 half double, 2 half doubles, 3 half doubles. Chain 2. Now we're building back up. So we're going to do 3 doubles. Chain 2. Now we're to the other corner. So we will do 3 triples. And then we're going to chain 3. We're going to do 3 more triples in that same spot because we're turning that corner. Okay, that one looked horrible. Alright, now we're on doubles again. We're going to chain 2. See, we've turned that corner. Alright, and now we are going to do 3 half doubles, which we know I love. That first one, I don't know why it doesn't ever want to work. I think I pulled too tight. So there's my 3 doubles, and we're going to do 2 chains. Alright, we're going to go do our 3 doubles. Chain 2. And then we're going to triple. 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 Alright, so that ends that end. But then we're doing our 3 chains. And then we're going to triple 3 more times in that same spot, maybe. Stop. I don't know if it's because my hands are so cold. Alright, so then we're going to double 3 times. half doubles. But I can already tell you something is off. Triples, double, half, double, triples. Double, half, double, triples. Double, half, double, triples. Doubles. Halves. Alright, and then we'll slip stitch that one to this one. And I'm going to try to, do I want to, I need to measure. That's what I need to do. So I need to measure it. Which of course my measure, oh there it is. Because we're doing a blanket, so all of the squares have to be 6 by 6, which they're not going to be because this pattern isn't a 6 by 6. So I'm almost at 5.5. So now what I need to do is I'm going to go around single crocheting each stitch. Okay, I don't like the way that one looks, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna stay at and then I'm just gonna go ahead and start the next round. Oh, let me, yeah. And then I'm going to single crochet all the way around. One that gives a border for, you just put them together, and two, it'll make it bigger. So and depending on what hook you use, what your tightness is, what your tension is when you crochet. I'm a loose crocheter, so like one of the other girls was, that we're all working on this together, I think her square came out like barely 5 by 5. If she stretched it really hard, then it came out 5 by 5, and mine came out like 5.5. So it all depends on how you crochet, what your gauge is. I don't really worry about my gauge, except if you're going to make a sweater or clothing, then you're definitely going to want to check your gauge. Put an extra one in the corner turn, because otherwise you're going to start drawing it in at your corners. So you've always got to give room for that expanse. And you could have changed this to a different color if you wanted a different look. This first one's a little fiddly because you're trying to find where the other ones were, and then once you get that one done, you're good to go. So when you get to these triples, you do your triples, and then usually people do one in the corner, but you want to add a second one in that corner to make that turn easier, make it bigger. And then by stitching all the way around, it gives you a really nice edge. And so here we are at the corner, so we'll do 2 there. And then what happens the next time you go around in that stitch, you've already got 2 stitches, and so you can just double again, and it just keeps making it bigger and bigger. And you're going to know where your beginning of round is on this because you'll have your tail. That's how I always, since we're using different colors. If you weren't using different colors, you'd have to use a marker to mark that. So I am back to where I started, going round and round. And just remember, it may look a little wonky, but we haven't blocked them yet, so. All right, one more round, and I should be at 6. So we'll chain. So we'll chain 1, and then start going around again. You see, now it's easy because I can see all my stitches are on the edge. Now I'm going to put 2 in right here, just so I'm not pulling tight on that corner. So in your corners, if you would just increase 1, then see what that does. It keeps making that go wider and wider. Okay, so I'm back to the corner. And I'm getting ready to go in this corner stitch. So again, in this 1 stitch, I will put 2, just to widen that up. this corner. So I'm going to put 2 and keep going. Oh, I heard it. I heard it. There it is. There it is. Hi. How are you? Right on time, aren't you, my baby? You're right on time. Yes, you were. You're right on time. You can sit right there. Is that where you're going to sit? Or would you like some supper? You want some supper? You want some supper? Yes, is that what you want? You want some supper? Oh, are you typing things with your tail? Please don't type things with your tail. There's no telling what we'll say. There's just no telling. There's just no telling what will be said. Yeah. Here. They can't see you over there. They can't see you over here. There we are. There's your face. There's your face. Look right here. Come here. Hey, look right here. Oh, say, look at me. I'm so pretty. Say, I'm so pretty. Can you look over here? Hey, look over here. Oh, okay. Apparently. Okay, we don't need to rub on the camera. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Apparently, Daddy's not paying attention. You ready for some supper? Come on. Come on, Dad'll get you some. Let's go get Dad. Toy rodeo? Are you ready? Or do you want some treats? Do you want some treats? Want some of those? He's all toasty warm because he's been laying on his heating blanket. Huh. You all. Oh, okay. Is that what we're doing? We're just going to stay right there. Is that what we're doing? Okay. Okay. Can I? Okay, you can't hold the yarn. See, you cannot hold it in. Yeah, no. Nope. Nope. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. And we were on our last little bit, too, of this one. Yeah. What do you think of them apples? Huh? Yeah. We're on our last little bit. Apparently, Toy Rodeo must be playing video games and he is paying absolutely no attention, huh? Is that what you think too? Because I'm thinking that's what I think. Yep. Alright, and we are back to this beginning, and I am just going to slip that stitch. So what that does is when you slip that stitch, it brings it even, and you don't have a step of where you ended or again, and we're going to cut this. Yeah, we're going to cut it. What do you think of that? And then we will just pull it through. And then we will weave those ends in later. They're not for you. Those ends are not for you. So that should be 6. Oh, and we're little. Yep, we are at 6. Let's go this way. Yep. All right. So, oh, there he comes. There he comes.
You want some supper?
There you go. You want to go with Daddy? You going with Daddy? Oh, do you hear that? I hear it. Oh, what do you hear? What do you hear? Oh, what is that? What is that? Is that your supper? Is that your supper, my baby? Oh. You're going to have to bring it in here.
Are you being stubborn?
You're not on. I took it off. Oh. Oh, we're licking the lips.
Come here.
Come on. There we go. There we go.
Right down here with Mommy.
He says, where'd it go? He says, where did it go?
You little fart.
Hey, could you at least do that then?
Oh, you need a soda? There's one right behind you.
I need ice.
Oh.
Thank you. Okay. Now, let's see if we can get back to this. He got mad that Dad was tempting him, so he left. Oh, Donnie, thanks. You're gonna. All right. So, so we're starting again. So again, we're gonna do our magic circle. Thank you. Okay, and we are going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then we are going to make 15 double crochets. So that's a total of 16. 1, 2, thank you, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Okay, thank you, bud. Ten, 11, 12, 13, 14, and that should be 15. So total with this first one, that should be 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So we have 16. We need to close this circle up on both the top and the bottom. So in this chain 2, we're going to go to the top of that chain. And we're going to split that through. Cut that one off. And let that one be knotted there. And then, hey! Okay, well, we're attacking a row of paper, thing of paper towels. So then we will pull this string that's where we started. We had it crossed in our hand, and that is the other one, and that closes the circle at the bottom. Now, she leaves an opening in her circle, so we will too. So we'll take that one, and then let's do this one. Where did our, oh, there's our other one, so we know the colors that we did in that one. Okay, thank you, bud. Okay, so now for our second row, again, we can pick any starting point between all of these. And we have one on our thing, and we're going to go through and make a, oops, thanks, thank you. Okay, we're going to do a chain 2. So 1, 2. And then we're going to put a puff in that same stitch. So we're going to wrap, we can go in, pull another strand back out, wrap, go in again, wrap, go in again, and we should end up with 7 on our thing, and then we're going to go through all 7 at the same time and chain 1, and that makes your puff stitch. Okay, so now we have to go in each one of these openings and do that. So there's 2 puffs. And we're doing 1 chain between so that we have a place to put our next stitch. So you're growing your circle every time we're adding stitches. So now okay. And if you want this pattern, it is free on Ravelry. And I've got the link pinned at the top because it is a cute pattern. Very, very cute little square. Alright, and then between these two stitches, and chain, and then this is why crochet uses so much more yarn than knitting. Oh, this is why I keep my nails long, so I can grab these yarns and hold them so they don't slide off. Because I keep grabbing it with my nail. Alright. Okay. There we go. One more. And then we will go into here and slip stitch that one. And that's that. Another row done. So now we're done with those. So we will now work on this one. And this is the cluster stitch. So, oh, he brought me a drink. Much better. All right. So now we're going to go in between one of these. And we're going to chain 1 and 2. And then we're going to do a cluster in that stitch, which remember is 1. We go in and then we go ahead and go through 2 loops, wrap, go in, bring it back through, go through 2 loops, go through 2 loops 4 times. And after you've gone through 2 loops up, okay, hold on. After you go through there 4 times, you should have 5 stitches on your hook, and then you're going to go through all 5, and we're going to we're going to chain stitch twice. So this looks more like a petal. Okay, and so then we'll do that again in the next one. All right, so now we have 5. We're going to pull through those, and we're going to we're going to chain stitch 2. Okay, so there's those. So we're just going to keep going around. Just remember not to do the other stitch, which is what I keep doing. All right, we have 5, pull through, chain 2, on to the next one. I may get these relaxed enough that I don't have to do more than one. See, I get to talking. These may end up being big enough that I only have to do one thing of single crochet around it. Aw, thanks. I'm glad I'm not annoying you also. Yeah, I definitely understand that. Or there's just so much going on in some of their streams that it's not relaxing. Oh, good. Yeah, you got to get fancy if you're going to keep up with Jamie on those sim builds. Alright, so we're back to 5, and then chain 2. Alright, so we are getting there. Look at us getting around this thing. we're getting there. Alright, so let's just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep, so 16. We are almost there. Okay, and here's the last one. Okay, and then we will go into this first stitch here, slip stitch it, and there is our petal, circular part, and then okay, so now we've got to make it a square, don't we? All right, so that will be this color. Okay, and then we will start with, we're going to chain 4, so there's maybe 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so then, so that's going to be our first treble. So then we're going to go in that same spot. We're going to do another treble and another treble, right? And that's one of our corners. And then we're going to do chain 3, and then we're going to treble right back in that, because that's how we're turning the corner, right? So all right, so there are the 3 for one side and the 3 for the next side. So then we're going to go down into a double. We're doing 3 doubles. Okay. Then we're going to do 3 half double crochets into this one. All right. Now, so we're making a square, right? We're trying to make our square. So now we've hit our center of that side. So now we have to start building back up to get to an edge. So on the next one, we're going to do 3 doubles. Okay. Then that means we are back to the corner. So we're going to do 3 triples all into the same space. Okay, and so that makes an edge, right? That makes our straight thing, but we need to turn. So we're going to chain 3 in that corner because you've got to give you some width to make that turn. And then we're going to put 3 more triple crochets in that exact same space. Okay, and what that did was the first 3 made this side. Then you have the space so you can make that turn, and then the next 3 start this next side. And because this is round, you have to take in the circumference, right? So it's higher here than it is on your 2 corners. So that's why we're going from triples to make it taller, to doubles, to half double. And that's what then turns a circle into a square. And that is all the math I know. So now we've done our triples. Turn the corner. We've got our triples for this side, so we're going to do doubles. Whoops, maybe. So we're going to do 3 doubles in the next space. Right? Then we're at the tallest point of that part of the circle, so we're going to do half double crochets. So we're just stepping down every time to the next smaller stitch. So your triple, your double, and your half double are now all even and straight across. But now our circle's turning, so that we're going to have to come in, do a double, 3 doubles, all right. And now to finish up this side, we're now even farther away, so we've got to do triples to get the height, right? So 3 triples will finish out that side. Okay, so that side now is square, right? Well, but we need to turn the corner. So again, 3 chains. Or is it 2 chains? 3 chains. Help you turn the corner, but we still need a triple for this side, so we're going to go back in that same stitch. And do 3 more triples. So now we've turned that corner. So there's our one side, there's our other side. Now we've got our triples to come down this side. And again, 3 doubles. And then a half double. 3 half doubles. And you still have to, the reason you're putting so many in each one is because you still need that stitch count. You already had that stitch count, and if you only did 1 per thing, then it would draw back up. Now if you wanted a petal to sit up, you know, like this on top of something, you could do that. You could decrease, and that would make it round up. But we're having to make accommodations for the stitches that we're losing here. Alright, and then half double crochets. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm going the wrong way. I just did my half double. So now I'm back to doubles because we've got to build taller. And then we're now turning the corner again. Let me just make sure. Yeah, okay, so now we're on our triples. So 1, 2, 3. And we're going to chain 3 to turn that corner. And 3 more triples for this last side. All right. Then we're going to do 3 doubles. Three half doubles. And 3 doubles. All right, now we're back to where we started, and we're going to slip stitch that so that all comes out even. And now it's a little wonky just because it needs to be stretched, but so there it is. And so now I'm going to step up 1 by crocheting or chaining a stitch to bring my step up, because we're now going to go around here. So we're going to go in these stitches, and when I get to these trebles right here, I'm adding a stitch. You know what? I think. All right, and then back to here. And see, that makes that big enough to come around. this back around to the other side. And then we'll measure again, see where we are. I don't think I went enough times around there. I did not. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and now I am back to the one that I was at. So again, we'll slip stitch so we don't have that step. And we are at 6. So, well, 2 out of 14 are done. That is not bad. Okay, I don't even want some measures like it. We're gonna have to redo this one. But there's that one. Now let's start with this color. Oh, wait. So we're going to start again. So we start with our magic, our little magic circle. So we'll come around. Whoops. Come around. Pull this up. And this is how I start my magic circle. It may not be correct, but it works for me. And it works every time. So we're going to chain 1, how many are we chaining? 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's going to serve as our first double crochet. And then, if I can get my hands on this, we actually had a little cool front come in, and I'm not turning the heat on, so it's a little chilly in here. There's 1, so we're going to do 15 double crochets, and then that chain stitch will count as our 16th. So there is 1 that I've done of doubles. There's 2. It's really hard to hold the, there. I'm trying to hold on to our string so we don't lose it, so we can pull on it at the end. Stop it. You're just being flippy and fiddly for no reason whatsoever. 4, 5, 6, okay, seriously, my hands are tired. Stop. Okay. I don't like the way that one is either, so we'll start back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is the one we just did, so I do know what I'm doing. It's just being obstinate at the moment. I think because my circle is too big. I think that is part of my problem. Let me shrink this down some. It's just getting, it's too hard to handle there. That's better. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. I really do know what I'm doing. 9. 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, and let's see if that is 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15. And then we will slip stitch to this first one. All right. And we will cut that off. Cut that one off. And then we will pull that magic string. Get that to go almost away. So there is our little circle. And then now we don't have to do all that fiddly. We can actually put a loop on our hook and start from there. So now we're just going to go between here, and we are going to chain 2 and then the puff stitch. So we're going to wrap, insert, pull through, wrap, insert, pull through, wrap, insert, pull through 3 times, and that should give us 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we will pull through all of them and chain stitch 1. All right, so that is the puff stitch, and we're going to do that all the way around. So we'll go in the next spot. 1, 2, 3. Make sure we have 7 on our thing. 2, 4, 6, 7. Oops, that 7th isn't hard to get there. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. All the way through and chain. through, and chain. And that is all we're going to do all the way around. So 1, 2, and 3, and chain. And those are your puff stitches. All right. And then 1, 2, and 3. Pull through all of them, chain 1. All right, and then again. And again. And oh, no, that's the wrong stitch. See, I get going, and then this is just wrapping. Alright, so let's just count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So we're good. We haven't missed any spots. Alright, so that should be 16, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So then we will take it through here and slip to finish that one out. And if this center gets to where it's getting too big, you just pull again and it will shrink back down until you weave in your ends. So there are 2. So we are going to start with our third, which is going to be our cluster stitch. And to do our cluster, we're going to chain 2. So we're going to start anywhere that you want, as long as it's between the 2 stitches before. We're going to do a chain 1, chain 2. And in that same stitch, then we will do a cluster, which is you wrap, pull through, and then go through 2, wrap, pull through, go through 2. You do this 4 times, and you should end up with 5 stitches on your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you pull through all of those, and you're going to chain twice, and that is your cluster stitch. So then pull through 2, go through 2, do it the 4th time, go through 2, you'll have 5 on your hook, and chain 2. Easy peasy. And again, if you are interested in this pattern, it is by Crochet My Lovely, and she or Crochet Me Lovely. Yeah, Crochet Me Lovely. And the pattern is on Ravelry. It's free download, and it is pinned at the top of my chat. And it's in my description. The link's in my description also. All right. Okay. So that is what our cluster is going to look like as we go around. All right, 5, and then we'll do 2. There's 5. All right. Okay. Just making sure I'm not pulling them so tight that they're going to curl on me. I'm not usually a tight crocheter. I am a tight knitter, but not a crocheter. But sometimes. I think I got too many there. Okay, we'll redo that one. just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Huh. 1, 2, 3. No, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, no, it's not right. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So where have I split the baby here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, right here. Alright, so then okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay, that will be correct. Okay. As soon as we get done with this one, then it's the fun one. Because then we get to turn it into a square. So I'm going to, well, maybe quit. Why are we being difficult? Alright, so I'm going to slip stitch there. Alright, and then next time we're going to have to move this one off to the side so this one's not the end one again. So this one we're going to make a square, right? So we're going to go in here and we are going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That is going to be the beginning of our triple. So we're going to do 2 more triples in here. Then after we do that, we're going to chain 3 because we're turning a corner, and then we're going to do 3 more triples. Okay, so this one is going to be for this side and this one is going to be for this side. And because we're going round, or we have a round, and we have to go make it straight, then we're going to go down because this will be your high point, and then we've got to come back and build up, right? So we're tall, we're going to start stepping down, then we're going to step back up so that this will be straight up here. So in this one, we're doing 3 double crochets. But in this next one, because that's our highest point, we're going to do 3 half double crochets. Then we're going to turn back around because this is now dropping down, right? Our circle's going back down because we were at our highest point. Now we're going to do 3 doubles. Okay, and then our triples because we're at our lowest on that side. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so there's 3 triples. So this side is done, right? We are now a square. We have straight line. Now we're having to turn the corner. So you've got to have a corner. Now we're going to work on coming down this other side. So we need 3 more triples in that same spot. Alright, so now we have turned. Here's our corner. This goes to this side. Now we've turned and we're on this triple. But our circle's getting taller, so we only need 3 doubles in this one. Now we've hit our highest point again, so we're going to do 3 half doubles. Now our circle's going back down again. 3 doubles. We're at our corner. 3 triples. We've got to turn our corner, so 3 chains. And then back in that same stitch, 3 more doubles. 3 more triples. Alright, so now we're back to 3 doubles. Three half doubles. Three doubles. And 3 triples. And then chain 3 to make that turn, and 3 more triples in the same spot. Right. We've got 3 doubles. Doubles, 3 half doubles. Oh, I just did double. Don't listen to me, or don't watch me do the wrong thing. All right, 3 half doubles. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 doubles. 1, 2, 3, and we are now back to where we started. So we are going to join these with a slip stitch. Now I will measure, but I'm pretty sure I'll be at 5.5. Yep, 5.5. So I will go around once with the single crochet and chain 1 to step up. The single crochet will help not only make it bigger, but it will also then, when you go to sew them together, you have a straight ridge that is easier to work with. So because this is a chain 3, but we're now increasing, right? We're making it bigger. I'm doing 4 in that. I'm doing 4 singles in that chain 3. See, this just gives it a more finished look too. Alright. Well, we got 3 done. Messed with the cat. I would say that's pretty successful. Now only 11 more to go. Tomorrow I will be on at 4:30, and we're going to work on I found a bunch of little diamond kits, diamond painting kits. 3 sets of coasters. One's fall. I think one may be Halloween, so I kind of forgot about it. And then one is Christmas. And then some diamond painting stickers that I put on my diamond painting paper, so you know which side goes up. So that is what we'll be doing tomorrow at 4:30. And then on Saturday, we're going to finish painting our Bon Bon candy store. So I think that's it for now. I hope to see y'all at one of those 2 things over the weekend. I hope you have a great weekend and enjoy your evening, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.